Yo, we are back with a market breakdown video at approximately 12 o'clock a.m. I didn't do that on purpose. I just pressed the record button, but here we are on this beautiful Monday morning. Now, I'm just gonna get straight into it. We have our same three pairs. We have UJ, we have EJ, and we have gold. So let's get straight into it. I will say before I start, I did delete all of my markups, which sometimes I like doing, sometimes I don't. I do because it gives me a chance to kind of refresh my mind and also refresh my bias in terms of what I'm looking at from the higher time frame as well as the lower time frame. But the reason that I don't like it because it's like I have to restart all the way over. I am very stubborn when it comes to my setups at times, especially like the look of it. Trading is art sometimes. No, trading is art. Trading is an art, especially technical analysis wise. So I really take pride in the look of it. Sometimes just the optics of looking at the chart, it looks beautiful. So therefore, it is kind of tough just deleting everything and starting from scratch. But you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I kind of like this fresh start to this week. So first pair is UJ, which on the weekly, let's first look at. UJ was interesting last week. Very interesting. We had been ranging for a long period of time. Let's go back to the daily. A long period of time, at least like 2 weeks within this area. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, ping pong action until we had finally got a breakout, which was, when is this, Thursday? Yeah, within that period of time, which was a decent little move. The price made to the upside and fulfilling the negative 27 on the fib, created a double bottom right here. Failed to break below, broke structure, came back down, retested it, and went to the upside. Also flowing nicely with the moving averages. We love to see it. We love to see it came all the way up. Excuse me, to 160 for 45. Excuse me. I thought this was like a major level. That was just my field. But I mean, it did go all the way up there. Kind of hitting at this previous area right here where price was, where it reached that max and bounced off previously. So looks good, then just make this big drop at 3 in the morning. I remember it was like 3 in the morning on that, was it Thursday, Friday? I'm wrong. I thought it was 3 in the, yeah, it was 3 in the morning. On that Thursday, dropped all the way down here, and there wasn't even like major news or anything at this time. So I should have really just looked into it, like what happened. But I was on a trip to Florida, a solo trip to Florida, so I wasn't really in tune with the markets as much. But it did make a drastic move. So where we are right now is in this ranging area where price bounced down here 3 times. So I'm looking to see what it's wanting to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it came back up to at least fulfill this entire, like, we have a large gap here. So price at some point in time will come back up to fulfill that. And it's just a matter of time. I'm just going to look at this area as an area of support and just, you know, pinpoint where we get that break of structure, following along from there and try to capitalize off of that. Next we have gold, which is going to daily real quick, which made a nice little downwards trend. You can more so see it on the 4-hour time frame. Nice little look to this, went below the moving averages and, you know, flowed nicely. We have this initial lower high right here, and I mean, just beautiful structure. Price temporarily held this area until it ultimately dropped on that was Tuesday, came down here and broke back structure back to the upside. So looking forward to price heading back to the upside. We noticed that we have this area of resistance right here, but we do still have that higher low, which is being maintained. So I am definitely looking forward to price coming up here and, you know, make some shake. We do have price almost erupting and closing above the moving averages. On the 4 hour, we still have a little bit of space between price and the moving average, but you know, let's just see how this goes. We do have that bullish engulfing on the daily time frame, so we'll just see how things play out. I'll be closely looking into this. We do have current exhaustion right here, so don't be surprised if it does come back to the upside. Yeah, oftentimes I like to go in the smaller time frames. Pay attention to these areas of resistance, or just areas where price is failing to break. It's also failing to break below here. In this ranging area, we do have this higher low. Just details. It's just those details that we try to capitalize and try to make a move off of. Also like to pay attention to these little gaps here from the market open. So yeah, lastly is EJ, which we are respecting this area of previous support / resistance. Let's go to the daily. Nice little look to this long-term area of support. Bounce, 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 multiple bounces. We are back out at that area. We also have these areas of resistance. Also played as an area of support temporarily up here till price ultimately broke to the downside alongside UJ. If we go down to the smaller time frames, we don't quite have a break of structure like at all. Has that same look as UJ where we just have these 3 bounces. Due to that, I'll just put a little box over it indicating that it's just ranging. Only so much that you can do during ranging situations. At least for me, I try to not capitalize or really just do anything in these situations. It's just not my optimal market like situation, I guess, or circumstance. So I'll wait for at least a breakout to the downside, to the upside, something like that. It will make some shape. I'll continue to analyze and revise my markups just to make sure everything is clean, everything is clear, makes sense to me, and that we can make some money. Straight up. If you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Let's have a great trading week. I love this. I love this whole thing right here. This trading thing. I love this, man. I love it, man. I love it. So with that being said, I will catch y'all next weekend when we do another market breakdown. Appreciate y'all for watching, and let's have a great trading week. Straight up.